All right. So we play a game on the show. I think you guys will like it. It's called Blaspheming Monikers. Okay. And here's how it works. Okay. So we have five band names in front of me on this envelope. One of them is not a real band. One of them is made up. So see if you guys can guess which one of these is a fake band name. Okay.
Okay, all right, I'm in.
Okay. Okay. All right. King Fungus, Vampiric. Wait a minute. Hang on. Vampiric Witch King. All right. So King Fungus, Vampiric Witch King, Alan King Project, The King Nosmo, and Baboon King. Now, I'll read through them again because I kind of fucked that up. Hold on. All right. So King Fungus, Vampiric Witch King, Alan King Project, The King Nosmo, and Bamboo King.
Oh, Alan King project made me think that you're saying Alan Key. So by proxy, I disliked it. I dislike it as a name, but is it real? Ooh. Uh, I'm gonna say Alan King project, just because.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I think Alan King projects. Yeah.
Okay. No, that's a real one.
Damn it.
It's a guy from Omaha, Nebraska. It's
Sorry,
symphonic
Alan.
metal, and he wears top hats. So that's, that whole
Okay.
vibe. Yeah.
Maybe the King Diamond thing. I don't know.
I wouldn't go that far. No
I
corpse
think
paint, just the hat. And when I saw Nebraska, I was like, okay, yeah, the home of
Oh,
Dickens, obviously, right? So,
okay, maybe the bamboo one then.
yeah,
Oh,
I think the fungus one's got to be real.
yeah, I feel strongly about the fungus one.
Yeah, I
All
think
right,
fungus is
you
real.
think the Baboon King is fake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Okay, they're real. It's a doom band from New Zealand. It's one guy. He has four EPs, and this is interesting. Status unknown, which to me is always like, are you like not speaking to yourself? It's one man, right? I mean,
Oh, I love
A one-man
that.
band could
or
split
like
up.
broken up, one man. How are you
Oh,
broken
that
up?
I think
You
he's
know,
just really in touch with himself.
right? I've been listening to a lot of ELO lately. I'm not going to be doing black metal anymore. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to hear which one was fake? I can tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
I really enjoyed doing this one. Okay, the one that was fake was the King Nosmo. That's fake. And there's a story behind it.
Okay.
There was this woman that my mother knew who was not very smart, and she was talking about she named her child Nosmo King, right? I swear this actually happened in Baltimore City. And she was talking one day about how she came up with that name, and she said it just appeared at the hospital. I looked up and it said that my son was the Nosmo King. It said no smoking. And this child didn't realize until he was like 30 that that's what it was. So
Not
that's
Oh,
where the
smoking.
King
that should
Nosmo
be a
came
thing
from.
now. That's so good.
You're the
I love
Nosmo
Smoking.
King because you were underneath this no smoking sign in the hospital. So yeah,
oh,
in 1975 or whatever. Yeah. So.
I love
That's
it.
pretty cool though. That's
Daylight savings is such a dark, dark time. I hate it when it happens. And we like to run. And all of a sudden, if we don't run right at 5, we're going to be in the dark. And then it gets to the
yeah.
point we can't. And you just feel like it's midnight at 5. It's the worst. It's like a depression every year. Horrible.
I'm
Yeah.
in bed just
Yeah.
consistently. I don't ever really get out of bed. I don't think it's worth it.
We were talking the Finnish people, the Finnish band that says that it's dark for 6 months of the year.
No.
Yeah.
I was like,
No.
what do you do? He's like, you just don't go outside. You die if you go outside. It's like,
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
you get why the music's so miserable, but come on now.
Yeah.
Book
It's
a holiday to Spain.
proper hibernation.
Yeah, totally.
yeah, I would totally, I can't imagine the amount of depression, the amount of, whatchamacallit, Prozac isn't off the charts in that area. Lord,
Yeah.
that'd be a good one for you to explore too. I know it's a dark areas.
It's probably a lot of money in being a Finnish therapist, I would think.
Oh,
They're
that's
probably
actually
booked.
genius.
They're probably booked like months in advance, So
Yeah.
the couches are all worn out, Yeah.
Threadbare. Nice.
I have to say, I like looking at your Metal Archives profile because I feel like you confound that website. Um, there's a lot of that goes on behind the scenes before they will allow a band in. It's ridiculous. The fact that it's just your two faces, it's very non-metal looking. And the way your lyrics are written, I could just see the background screaming, "They're indie rock. They're too indie. We can't let them in." Well, have you heard the music? Because it's metal. Like I love that. I love any band that I pull up their profile and I can just see the conflict in the background. Where are the bullet belts? Where are the skulls?
Yeah.
we really like that picture. A lot of people compliment us on it because
It's great.
We were going for 80s sort of Tears for Fears. Yeah, I remember.
Again, not Metal
vividly.
Archives at all. That's great.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually had to message Metal Archive because they uploaded a picture of me once, and I was like, "You fucking take that down right now. That is embarrassing."
I can imagine them receiving it. Have you seen the picture that they just uploaded? I don't want anything to do with this. I'm not
Yeah.
putting my name on this. There were walkouts, etc.
Also, love the video for that one.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
going to ask her about that. Yeah. So, first of all, it turned out great the way that you have the water, you in the water, and then it goes back and forth with the
kind of
guitars and the drums, and it's a great effect. But I always tend to do this when I watch a video, and I get the impression that there was a part that required someone to be uncomfortable for a certain amount of time. So I have to ask you, how long were you in the water, and what was it like?
Were you
And were you freezing? Like if I see a video and someone's like up on a cross, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to ask about that. That sort of thing. So,
Well, I was with my friend in Sardinia, and we were on holiday, and he is predominantly a documentary filmmaker, and I don't know how to say. I've mentioned drinking too many times. People can think I have a problem. We were drunk, okay, and it was quite late at night, and we were by this dock. So he was like, "Why don't you throw a gown on and jump in the water, and we'll film it, and that
Oh,
can be a
wow.
music video." So we did
Okay.
exactly that, which I don't recommend drunk. That was very, very reckless on our part.
That is very reckless. Yeah.
But it was in like a really, really like probably very polluted dock in
Oh my
Sardinia,
God.
where like all these huge boats would pull up into, and there was a couple on a date, like legs dangling into the water, and I'm sort
Oh
of
my.
thrashing around a bit shit faced, and Mike's like, more, yeah, I love it. And then I sent it to Tom, and I was like, I don't really know if any of this is usable, but I had a fun time. Dress is ruined, of course. And then Tom, who's a wizard, managed to make something with it, and then filmed his bit in Scotland, my bit Sardinia, and exactly like how we make our music.
This is the Snaggletooth Extreme Metal Podcast.